And what was Saturday Night Live? You were Lorne Michaels this was 82.
Lorne Michaels was not there.
He was not there.
No.
It was a different regime. He had left and I think launched it in 75, left in 80. But you were there with Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
Martin Short, Eddie Murphy.
Yep. Chris Guest.
And you were also the youngest, so you were there with a lot of guys. You were the youngest woman who had ever done the show at that point. Mm-hmm. And so what was that environment like for you? How did you adapt to it?
I did not adapt well. I was pretty miserable. It was a very difficult time of my life. It really was. I went into that place green as green could be. I mean, I came out of a theater background, improv background that was very ensemble-y, and we're doing this together and we're in it together, which is great. But that's not necessarily the culture at SNL when I was there at all. It was very dog eat dog, and I didn't know how to, I didn't have a bag of characters that I could start pulling from. I didn't have a writer that wrote for me. I wasn't a stand-up. I was just this actress hoping to get material that I could then make funnier. You know what I mean? I didn't know how to work the system at all. Plus, there were a lot of drugs, and I didn't realize everybody was on drugs. So these sketches would come in, and they'd be, 25 minutes long at the read-through, and the writers who wrote them were laughing like, and I was like, wow, he really thinks that's funny, but I really didn't think it was that great. But anyway, so I was a little bit naive, but it was a great, it was sort of like grad school in a way, I mean, I really learned a lot about the business in that period of time, and I met Larry David. Larry was there my third year. He never got a sketch on the air. We sort of became friends because we were both sort of identified with each other's misery, and so that was a lucky thing.
Wow, and then 14 Emmy nominations later, it worked out.
Yeah. It did. Yeah, I guess it did.